Three Finger Wack track that was just dropped by Jay Diggs, maybe shit. What was
About
that?
8 hours
6 hours
ago.
ago?
Yeah, something like that. Hey, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Hit
Damn
that
right.
like button, man. It's free. Support
Hit
us,
it
man. We're
now.
trying to get
Hit the
to a
like
step.
button now and subscribe and go ahead and get us to 1,000 because we trying to reach there by we trying to get there by the end of the month, ain't it?
All
Yeah,
right, let's go
we
to
trying to
it.
get there by the end of the month. Since I'm talking to myself over you zone out.
No, I'm here, man. Let's go. You know.
Boy, you look
You
like
ready?
you look like you fried right now. I ain't gonna lie, dog. You ain't wear
Man,
the
the
dog
fight finna
diamond
come
glasses
on.
today.
I ain't with the doggy D's.
Yeah, shout out to Doggy Diamonds, man. All
Yeah,
right,
he
so
was in the
yeah,
comments, man.
yeah, he was in our
Yeah.
comments one time. We can't let the people forget that. But we're gonna talk about this goddamn Three Finger Whack track by Jay Diggs. We didn't get the fade that we were looking for. We really wanted to see a fist fight between these. We didn't want them to shoot each other, kill each other, but I did want to see them. I was looking forward to this, like the Gervonta and Garcia fight, and we ain't seen it
Mm,
yet.
we ain't gonna see it. We ain't gonna
We
see it.
pretty much got to the end where we saw that Wack was, there was fake text messages, or maybe Wack was misled and thinking that he was talking to Jay Diggs. I don't think that they ever were communicating via text. The audio starts with
I like
audio of
that. Jay
Jay
Diggs and
Diggs's
his
mother.
mom is on the phone. I think that was very creative of Jay
Yeah,
Diggs to I think, like I told you earlier, I think Jay Diggs took something out of Troy Ave playbook, and he was able to put certain skits in there. But I really appreciate the one where he have his mom in there, and his mom was like, you need to kick that boy butt.
yeah. Wait, before we get too far, I agree with you. I like that. That was a nice touch. On a scale from 1 to 5, what do you rate Three Finger
Jay
Wack?
Diggs,
Yeah.
I rated 4. I
A
rated 4,
4
man.
when it comes
Yeah.
to diss tracks.
When it comes to
Wow.
he ain't 5 up there with the greats, but this is hot. This is exposing. This is definitely gangster.
As far as diss tracks that I've ever heard, you know what I'm saying? I'll give this one I'll give it a 3.0, 3.0, maybe 3.5. It depends on how my mood is. For the sake of this, uh, for the
I
sake of this,
think
I'll give
Jay
it 3.
Diggs can even rap, man. I was impressed with him able to put his words together. So I give
He's a
him, he's a better
he,
lyricist than I
he's
thought.
a good rap. Listen, I like the track, but I'm gonna be critical. I'm not I wasn't blown away by Jay Diggs' flow. This is my first time hearing Jay Diggs rap. I don't listen to Jay Diggs music. I'm more in tune to his street persona, but his flow wasn't that crazy. He has a nice voice, he has the texture of his voice is good for rap, but the flow wasn't that crazy for me.
Yeah,
Um some notable parts of
I
the
like
track.
the flow. Yeah.
You like the flow. Uh I'm a criticize again. You know me. I think people should live their life. I'm not mad at nobody for being who they is. Jay Diggs had a little homophobia in the track, man. I think that was a little bit below Jay Diggs. He referred to Wack's son as a gobbler and said that Wack struggled as a father.
Hey man, listen, check this out, bro. Cal, hear what you gotta
Okay.
say. You been with hip hop, you
Mhm.
understand what hip hop is, you understand, where this come from. You understand, this lifestyle of, when you step outside out here, whether you from the South, wherever you from, it's a certain stigma that everybody wants to uphold when being a gangster. You want to make sure you solid. You want to make sure you preach your kids to be solid. You want to make sure you're not with no
So
funny
gay
business.
people are not solid?
Listen, no, I ain't never listen. Hear what I'm saying? I
Okay.
never listen.
I'm just
Just
trying to clarify.
don't twist me, right? So I'm just giving you the persona of what happened when you outside, when you from the community, when you from this inner city, especially in these guys'
What
era.
does it
These
have to
guys,
do with him being homophobic? Please get to the point, please.
this was just dissing, okay? You taking it as him being homophobia instead of this is a track. It's a diss track. It's not him.
Listen,
He's
I
just trying to
understand
take
it's a
shots.
diss track. That was whack. You making excuses for it. Listen, if your son turns out gay, he's gay. That doesn't mean that Wack failed as a father. And I got news for you. If you need a father to steer you from being gay, you're gay. That's just the short end of it. You know what I'm saying? You're gay, and that's okay.
What, the
There's gay
father?
people in the world. You
What,
know,
you mean the father?
yeah, like if I was raised without a father, I was raised by a single mother. I didn't choose to be straight. I was born straight. And me having a father or not having a father around doesn't really make any difference with my sexuality. And if Wax's son is gay, we haven't confirmed that. If he is, that's his life. So I thought that was like a low blow. And I don't think that it's logically sound. But I could expect that from a rapper. Like I said, like you said, I do understand the culture. I understand the stigmas. I understand where we come from. But that's my little, criticism
Yeah, I
on
just
it.
feel
I ain't
like he
think he
trying
needs
to
to go
take shots, man. Sometimes it be shots, it be lies. Sometimes it don't. It's just to
there.
get off, and it's like,
Yeah,
But
that's
you can take it as that. I mean,
you. I mean, like if it's not a big deal to you, it's not a big deal to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a problem with homophobia. I've never heard you express that to me.
right.
So yeah, you ain't gonna have a problem with that. So moving on. There was another time when he was dissing Wack's wife. That was a little bit. I'm okay with that because Wack dissed his mama. He talk about he want to fuck Wack's wife. I thought that was a way to maybe try to get under Wack's skin. Wack's wife is thick. She does have a little chunk back there. She's dragging a little bit of wagon. So I thought that was good. We got to get to him talking about Wack having his ass in the air. We know about the famous picture where Wack is laying on his stomach with his ass exposed while talking on TikTok.
Not TikTok. It was
That's when we started calling him Back
Clubhouse.
100, Crack 100. It's hilarious. So he had to bring that up. I thought it was good. How'd you feel about that, dude?
Yeah, I mean, when the girl was explaining how the whole put three fingers in them and
Well, he ended the track
tell me
with
to
the
come
girl
in.
explaining about,
Yeah.
yeah, it was three fingers. No, no, no. I think the girl described putting one in there,
Right.
two in there, and then three. And then she says that she instructed him to turn the three
He
fingers
instructed
around
her. Yeah.
and do the come here motion so that she strokes
Right.
his prostate. That was wild. You know what I'm saying? That's a little bit freakier
So,
than
do you
yeah.
feel like that's homophobic?
Uh no, bringing that up is not homophobic. I think maybe he's like shaming Wack about his habits, you know what I'm saying, his freaky nature. I feel like that's I don't know, maybe that's on board. Maybe no, I'll take that back. It was a little homophobic because he kind of compared it. He was like he was like you taking it from the back and maybe that's why your son is gay, like stuff that just doesn't really make sense, you know what I'm saying. And then I think he questioned if Wack maybe sexually assaulted his kid or something like that. It got a little weird. I feel like that's below Jay Diggs' station. Like you don't need to insult kids. I know you insulted your mama, but you don't need to go at Wack's
Yeah,
kid.
no,
Yeah.
man, nah, bro, nah, bro.
Uh,
This man didn't listen. Jay Diggs ain't do say nothing about this man. He started it. You went and talked about the man, mama. Like now, it's like, okay, I need to get you mad now because you tried to just say, "Oh, I'm gonna give you a reason," and you ducking the fade. So now, what I gotta do? I gotta try to hit you where it hurts. Hopefully this get a million views, and
listen,
people
man.
ask you about it.
You right. Listen, when I was younger, bro, I was like a no holds barred type of person. I heard Tupac saying, my fofo make sure all your kids don't grow. And I thought that was fire. Tupac was rapping about murdering somebody's kids. And I thought it was fire. Now at this age, I'm like, it's a little distasteful. The world has changed a lot since then. There's a lot of stuff you could get away with in the 90s, and it was like kind of accepted to where we'll look at it now and be like, damn, Like I don't know if I don't know what we was thinking back then, but we're a little bit further along now. So I'm gonna stay with the it would have been a stronger diss track to me if he left the kids out of it. The three
Mm.
finger stuff is okay. He tied it with a little homophobia, but I don't have too much of a problem with that. Whatever Wack want to do in his free time is cool too. You think that may say that's true? Let's assume that what Mika is saying is true. She might have some kind of beef with Wack. Maybe she's making that up. When a woman don't like you, one of the two things that is their go-to is they're gonna say your penis is small or the sex was whack or you're gay. That's gonna happen. So I don't know how true those claims are from Mika, but if that is true, I want to ask you: do you think that makes Wack gay?
It don't make him
If he
gay,
if he
but it
has somebody
makes
stroking
him.
his prostate,
It makes that seem a little suspect with you. You know what I mean?
a little suspect in what way?
It's just not for you. I don't know. You being a gangster, I don't think that aligns with the code. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that aligns with his, street
Speaking of stuff,
credibility.
fair enough. Speaking of stuff not aligning with the code, he mentioned that Wack was sitting down with 6ix9ine. How you a gangster and you sitting down with somebody that's considered a rat. Mm,
Yeah,
I mean, Wack has received a lot of criticism about that kind of stuff before.
yeah.
I think it was good to throw
That
that in
made
there.
yep, because he called them the police. It's like, yo,
Yeah,
how you just end up working with the man now? It's like, you know what I mean? Like, wow, you know. But
yeah, yeah. But bringing up that outro with Mika explaining I wonder when Mika put in the was it three fit or was it like this? Like was it also West Side type?
hey, man,
Well,
however
I
Wack
don't know.
pointed
I
it,
don't know.
but
Maybe we gotta watch a Mika interview. That was weird. But it was good to bring out. I think it was hard hitting and the type of community that we got. They don't give a fuck about homophobia. So they definitely gonna get onto that and react to it. But as far as just to move on a little bit, the hook to me was weak. I didn't like the hook and I didn't like the beat that he chose. That's why I'm gonna keep it at maybe like 3.0 for me. Like
I mean, think about it. Somebody made a song saying "F" with your name in it, and a lot of people are screaming it. So it's like I think it was kind of dope because it's like, okay, people can play this song now, and it's like "F you." So it's like that's kind of super disrespectful to me. It's like,
disrespectful and sound good are two different things, but I hear you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like it that much. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was that creative. He could have picked a better beat. The in the club beat,
right, we got 250 Cent beats, but on the diss tracks. But
mhm.
hey, I think it went, man. I think Jay Diggs.
It
I
went. I
really
mean,
think
go ahead.
this gonna get us some exposure. I think people are gonna want to ask Wack about this. Like, yo,
Good.
this man.
Of course, they're gonna ask him about this, and we got to get his response. It was good marketing. I really like that he made a track and monetized off of the beef. Whack 100 is not a rapper, but he acts like a rapper. So yeah, get out here in the field. I'm gonna make a track about your ass too. I like that. I like how he brought up that he was featured in American Gangster. Now I want to go check that out. I hadn't watched that before. I'm gonna go watch it. He also mentioned that there's gonna be a movie coming out portraying his life. So I thought this was a great marketing move for Jay Diggs.
Yeah,
Overall, strong track. I like the track. I'm just being critical because I'm a hip hop goddamn connoisseur, a purist as some would
yeah.
say. So I got to give weigh in on that, but it was hard. I wonder how Wack 100 is going to respond to this. I mean,
He's not a rapper, so he got to
he,
just
he,
take
he
all this. He got
he's
to take all of this press.
he's a fighter though. So like when I say how he
He
gonna
ain't no
respond, he
fighter.
might not respond with
He ain't
he.
no fighter, bro. Until we see him take some of these fades that people asking for it all.
Yeah. I still think Wack is a fighder, but yeah, his gangster is on trial. You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta line
Because
it up with
he
Mano. You
he
gotta
he he
line it up
called
with
out
this
a lot of
J
people for
Dig.
fame and didn't follow through, and now it's like it's not hitting the same. Like when Wack called out somebody for the fade, now it's like I start looking sideways, like we doing this again. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah. So
he ain't with it. He ain't with
yeah.
it.
So y'all go listen to the this track, Three Finger Whack by J Diggs, and then come back and chime in on the comments. Let me know if I'm tripping, man. Let me know how y'all
Yeah,
feel.
yeah, man. Because I'm giving it a 4, man. I feel like he on point. I feel like it's great marketing,
3.0 for
man.
me.
Jay
Go
Diggs,
ahead.
do your thing, man. I like
Mhm.
how he came out at Wack. I like how his marketing plan is. He got books, he got
Yeah.
movies coming out. Shout out to him, man. Y'all make sure y'all support.
Fair, fair. All right.
All right, man. We're gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
Peace.